Here are all of my angle braces that I'm going to use to secure the framing together once I start constructing the deck. As you can see, they are still quite sharp, gnarly looking. I don't have a chop saw with a metal blade, so I had to use my angle grinder to chop up this 6-foot angle iron into 1.5 pieces. So our next step is going to be to get rid of this burr. Every single piece has it, and it won't do. So I'm going to take these guys to my belt sander, see what that does, and maybe afterwards I'll have to touch a couple of them up with the file or some sandpaper. I'm not trying to round anything out, but I don't want it to be sharp, and that wouldn't feel good. So there are my angled braces all prettied up and smooth. This is straight off the belt grinder. I didn't feel the need to hand sand them. Still a little bit of a jag there, but most of them don't. Next step is going to be to drill holes for rivets. I'm going to drill 3 holes in either side, 2 towards the base, and then 1 further out towards the edge. Could probably get away with 2, but I honestly think 3 would look pretty good too. So that's my rivet gun. It's nothing fancy, but it gets the job done. The thing is about this is there's a certain amount of space that I'm gonna have to leave. I can't get too far up in the corner, or else that little nipple's not gonna be able to reach. So I'm gonna find out exactly how far out it needs to be, and on each one of these pieces I'm gonna scribe a line showing how far out I need to drill in order for me to still fit a rivet inside there. So what I'm going to do, this is a steel tip, this aluminum is really soft, so I'm going to put it on there and just try to make a mark by pressing and scraping that little nipple across the aluminum. I don't know if you can see that, but there, I've got a little mark. I'm going to take my calipers and measure approximately where that's at. So I went ahead, scribed my lines at the intersection at the center and towards the base there. I center punched the hole, so I'm going to drill out. Did that on both sides, on every piece. So there they all are. All of them are drilled. All of them. Next thing I'm going to do is on some of these, there's a bit of a burr on the back side for where the drill blew out. So I'm going to take these real quick to the belt sander again, just give them a light touch up on that face so that when it goes to sit up against the beam, there's not going to be any sort of gap caused by a burr. So that's my next move. There we are, all nice and clean. There's no burr on the back side, so everything should fit snug up against the frame, and hopefully we'll end up with a stronger joint than if we were to leave the burr on the back side. If not, I just wasted my time, but it looks nicer.